Welcome back everyone, Jose21 Crisis here, today playing Rainbow Six Free Raven Shield. Now, I finally can continue with my campaign without having to use custom mission. This time we have one of the hardest missions in the game, Operation Broken Stone. You'll see why in just a moment.
Operation Broken Stone. We have concluded that the meatpacking operation in Pilar is being used as a distribution vector for chemical agents. The Argentine government confirms that several of Gospic's operatives have recently entered the country and have been spotted in Pilar. Your mission is to secure the meatpacking facility and prevent the dispersal of the chemical agent.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Nerve Agent mission. This mission is pretty hard if you play it by the rules. However, I'm not going to play it by the rules, I'm going to play it as unfair as possible. By the way, not entirely sure why we have an extraction zone, but we have an extraction zone. There are no hostages, we don't really need to get out of here because we have to neutralize all the terrorists. It doesn't make sense. Anyway,
Intel's convinced that Gospic has gotten his hands on multiple chemical weapons. If he was behind the British bank operation, then it makes sense that Preston was his supplier. Preston made a lot of contacts in Kuwait, including a few with access to the old Soviet chemical weapons labs. It seems highly probable at this point that Gospic has his hands on some amount of VX nerve agent. VX is extremely lethal and very durable. It can be absorbed through skin contact. That's why he had his fingers in the meatpacking plant. The plant ships beef all over the world, including Europe and Israel. We're talking mass murder across a dozen countries. Now, we could probably interdict any shipments from the plant after the fact, but that's too risky. I want us to take that nerve agent into custody before a single drop gets used. That's why we're going back to the meatpacking plant. The Argentine government confirmed sightings of some of Gospic's men in and around Pilar, which means that there's no time to waste. Saddle up. You're going hunting for nerve gas.
We finally have the full picture, thanks to the documents you rescued in London. They are, to put it mildly, explosive. A collection of banking records dating to the Second World War, detailing the systematic looting of assets of Holocaust victims by the Third Reich, their allies in the Ustaša regime in Yugoslavia, and complicit bankers in Geneva. Names are named, including one Beja Sikic. You might remember him. He's the senior citizen that Venezuela wanted to deport just before the unpleasantness of the refinery. In addition, there are repeated mentions of an attaché to the Ministry of Finance, a man named Dejan Blazevik. We've got a picture of Blazevik, and, on a hunch, one of the lads at Intel used some imaging software to make a projection as to what he'd look like now. The end result looks a lot like our Mr. Nikola Gospic. It seems Blazevik got himself smuggled out of Europe in 1945. He arrived in the Caymans a few years later, calling himself Gospic. The money he used to set himself up with was skimmed from the accounts he'd helped liquidate. Intel's best guess is that he felt that the Sikic deportation proceedings might blow his own cover, so he started taking steps to hide his trail. That's not all he's up to, though. The repeated attacks on the Venezuelan oil industry, the chemical weapons, the neo-fascist ties, they add up to something more. Now on to more bad news. While Gospic doesn't have a stake in that import-export firm you hit in Brazil, Gutierrez does. And Gutierrez's import-export company does do an awful lot of business with firms that are owned by Mr. Nikola Gospic. In particular, there's some connection with the meatpacking firm in Pilar. We know all of this because of one of the phone calls we listened in on at Gutierrez's place. Gospic called Gutierrez to discuss their plans for that business. Plans that included using the VX chemical agents you confiscated in Brazil.
alright, we're starting to see the whole picture in the story. We won't be able to see the entirety of it until Athena's Sword, that I will complete too, and Irongrad is a story all on itself. Anyway, we have to secure the meatpacking plant and prevent the dispersal of chemical agents. The The only thing worse than terrorists are chemical terrorists, and there are 6 around the plant. And they are the most dangerous thing in the world, because if they trigger the BX agents, those ones, we fail instantly. This stuff is bad and nothing can protect you if you fail. We won't fail. By the way, like I told you last episode, Dean got shot and injured, but you couldn't see that because I was dumb. Sorry. Okay. Let me see if... No. Okay. There are 2 entry points, the heavily defended main entries, here and here, and the more hidden entrance in the cafeteria. So we will deploy gold team and only gold team in the cafeteria. They'll be the main team, with red and green being the mop-ups. So red is going to come over here. Actually, a bit more backward. Go over here, throw a smoke, not snipe, smoke, throw a smoke grenade, make entry, and clear this room of all bad guy activity. Same with here, they throw a smoke, they move and clear, secure the bedrooms. Not entirely sure if there's... Guess you can't enter there. They clear this bedroom, and they wait here for ground. Actually, they'll come over here, wait for Bravo, or Alpha rather. Green team on their own, they're going to come over here. Put that weapon there, put that weapon there. A bit deeper. There we go. Going to come here, clear this, throw a smoke grenade. Smoke grenades are pretty abusable, so I'm going to abuse them as much as possible. Going to come here, and right here they're going to wait for Alpha. On Alpha, they simply get in there. The reason why I hold them is because I'm going to use gold to neutralize the terrorists here. Right after that, red goes here. Green takes the long way and goes... I don't trust them in them not shooting anyone. You know what? They'll just go with red. They stack behind them. Then on Bravo, they just get in there, secure the chemicals, then they secure the other floor of this thing. Secure that, and they come in here, secure this place, and that should do it for these teams. Gold has a more important objective, that is secure the whole chemical agents. They come here, throw a smoke grenade, and snipe anyone. Why I say snipe, you'll understand. Then they come over here, neutralize any tango, then come over here and wait for Alpha. On Alpha they smoke, oh wait no, they smoke before Alpha. Throw a smoke grenade. And then start sniping on Alpha. Once that's done, they move in to make sure it's clear, then continue moving. They throw another smoke grenade right here. And another one. Then snipe. Then they sweep to make sure this place is really clear. They go up here and that should do it. You might take a look and see that I use a crap ton of smoke grenades. That's because the smoke grenades are abusable to the highest extent. So our leads are going to be Daniel Bogart and not Noron, huh? Novikov, Arkady Novikov. Going to bring who I have not used. Einar Peterson will be our sniper. Peterson. And he'll be backed up by, I guess, who I have not used for a mission. Both of you have not gone to a mission, I think? Yeah, Antonio did went into a mission, but Pac hasn't, so we take Suwon Pac. Jubari has not gone, oh yeah. I think everyone has at least gone into a single mission. Let's make sure. Yeah, everyone has gone to at least a single mission, so I'm happy. Okay, let's bring Ayani Jacobi because her skills as an assaulter are great. Bring Renee as well, and we bring Noronha and someone that hasn't gone to a lot of missions. Yeah, Cassie. Okay, so as far as weapons go, we'll use the same loadout we used last time. M4 with the EOTech sight, which is awesome. A Glock, no, Mark 23, suppressed. Flashbangs and gas masks. The reason we're going to wear gas masks is because it counters the effect of toxic gas. Not really. We'll still die if we are exposed to BX, even though we can't be exposed to BX. But I want to wear it just to be in character. You know, Rainbow will wear this in this situation. And we're going to go with medium armor. In this case, medium. Not sure if Euro or green. Euro is actually DPM, but yeah, I guess we'll go with navy. Just cause. Peterson, it's going to remember what I said. Snipe. Well, they're going to use a sniper rifle. The BSS Vintorres with a thermal scope, and you need a weapon that you know can have many rounds. The 92 FS, and everyone has smoke grenades. Okay, let's save this plan. G21C11 YouTube, and let's get in there. Hopefully this. Of course, I always forget. There we go. Now save the plan. Let's roll with Gold Team.
Be very careful in there, and especially watch what you touch.
You got it. Okay. So, Pack, you look that way.
I'm on it.
Now, the chemical terrorists are those.
Hostile neutralized. Hostile down.
They have gas masks. That's the most identifying way to tell them apart from standard enemies.
Threat down. Threat neutralized.
I think that's it. Nah, I can't shoot them.
Fall in. On the way.
Can't shoot through metal, I guess.
Hands on. Tango down.
Shot him in the chest, right through the armor. Okay, let's take a look above. Okay, green teams had some troubles getting to their
green waiting for Alpha.
zones.
Status. Red moving. Green moving.
Moving? I thought you were in position already.
Status report. Red moving.
Okay, green team got to their point.
Waiting for Alpha.
Okay, there we go. Now we're waiting for red to get into position. Then I'll throw a smoke grenade over there and set Pack to eliminate the tangos. I think the magazine of the BSS has 20 rounds. If so, then it's good. I'll be able to eliminate more tangos. Right now we wait.
Contact rear. Tango neutralized.
Good job.
Red waiting for Alpha.
Okay. Look that way.
Go! Yes, sir. Snipers, 3. Alpha, go! Threat neutralized.
Okay. Someone already fired, which means we were compromised. And that's bad. Okay, come here, Pack. Okay. The reason for that smoke grenade is that if we don't pop it,
hostile down.
then the tangos That guy will alert everyone that we
Reform
are
on me.
here.
In formation. Green waiting for Bravo. Hold up. Holding position. Red waiting for Bravo. Tango down.
Okay, this is the last chemical terrorist.
Tango down. Hostile neutralized. Tango down. Charlie. Bravo. Go, go, go. Fall in. With you, sir.
There we go.
Mission completed.
We're sending the hazmat boys in to deal with the nerve agent now.
Abusing the hell out of smokes.